यूक्रेन और रूस के बीच चल रहे युद्ध ने पूरी दुनिया को प्रभावित किया है। अपने तरीके से हर व्यक्ति इस युद्ध से प्रभावित हुआ है और जाहिर है यूक्रेन के लिए ये खास तौर पर बहुत ही मुश्किलों का सबब रहा है। आज 1 साल पूरा होने को आ रहा है इस युद्ध का और ऐसे में यूक्रेन के लोगों के लिए आगे का रोड मैप क्या है, जितनी तबाही बर्बादी उन्होंने देखी है, आर्थिक रूप से जितनी दुश्वारियां उन्होंने झेली है, इसके आगे और क्या है, ये बताने के लिए इस वक्त हमारे साथ भारत में यूक्रेन के राजदूत की भूमिका निभा रहे इवान कोनवालोव साहब है। वेलकम सर फॉर टॉकिंग टू न्यूज़ 24। थैंक यू सो मच। एंड this is a very obvious question that when it started 1 year ago, did you think that this is going to go this far?
Look, in this case, we may say so that nobody expected this such terrible, unprovoked, unexpected attack. It has started from 2022 on February 24th, when the specially so-called military operation was announced by the Russian president. Definitely, for all Ukrainians nowadays, New Year is started not from the 1st of January, but started from the 24th of February, when the war started. Definitely, our nation, brave nation, is fighting for the main principle of democracy and freedom. We are together with all civilized world, with the support, with the help of our allies and partners. We are fighting for our families, we are fighting for our sovereignty, and we are fighting for our integrity.
This actually brings me to the question that when this started, many people in the world, and the Russians made them believe this is going to be a very short affair, and Russians would just walk in Ukraine and they would try and do whatever they wish to. But it is the resilience and the bravery of the Ukrainian people, and we must congratulate you for that. That Russia seems to be in trouble. Even after 1 year, they have not been able to control any of the parts permanently.
The decision to start it was a big mistake of Russian Kremlin, because they did not expect such kind of resilience. They did not expect to face the brave soldiers of Ukraine. Definitely, as you are telling that the resilience of 1 year, it is definitely was shown as in a capacity, military capacity of our country. I think so that the leadership of Kremlin was disinformed regarding the capacity of Ukrainian army, because our soldiers, our army are very well trained with the standard of NATO.
Yeah, and now that it's 1 year of this war, people all across the world are interested in knowing so that is it a fight to finish, or is there a solution to it? Why is it that the negotiations are not taking place between the two countries?
As of now, we are fighting for our democracy and freedom. We have only one condition, that our land should be in the shape of boundaries of 1991. When the Russian troops will be withdrawn, when the last Russian soldier will leave our land, after that, maybe we will be having a ground to initiate the talks, bilateral talks. With the hope, with the support of our partners, definitely we will bring peace and freedom to our land.
Yes, and I must say this, people here in India feel President Zelensky has been one of the most important rallying points in this struggle that you are having, this war. And he has been emerged as a statesman who has been talking to his people, meeting people across the world, meeting world leaders, calling them to Kiev, himself going to the world capitals and mobilizing support for Ukraine. But this is one side of the picture. The other side of the picture is that President Putin doesn't want to recognize him, doesn't wish to talk to him. Do you think this personal animosity is also one of the reasons why the war is prolonging?
Look, our president follow the principle of democracy, principle of respect of human being, principle of free communication, and in general principle of freedom. How the freedom fighter can talk to the dictator?
Prime Minister Modi, he was one of the few world leaders who very upfront told President Putin last September at the sidelines of the SCO summit that this is not the era of war. This message definitely was well received across the world. But do you think that India has a bigger role now that it is the president of the G20? Do you think that India can broker peace between the two countries?
I'm repeating this narrative again and again. India, this is a crucial partner of Ukraine in the global south. India is playing quite important role in the peacemaking process. We count on India's support, and G20, the presidency of India in G20, this is a big window of big opportunity. Definitely this is the words of Honorable Prime Minister of India, this is not an era of war, was caught by many leaders all over the world and was considered as a main leitmotif to stop this Russian war. We count on India's G20 presidency and we count on India's support because G20, this is a powerful platform which can help to restore the peace and freedom in our country. We invited quite a lot of times the Prime Minister Modi to visit our country, to follow the example of different leaders, to evaluate the situation on his own eyes and to understand what's happened and what caused by Russia in our land. We still count and we're still waiting for his visit, and our president will be very welcome him in our country.
As they say, you are not only fighting for Ukraine, you are also fighting,
We are fighting
for the eastern.
Yes, we are fighting for the future of all civilized world.
Yes, and
We are fighting for the future of all peaceful nations. We understand that at our back we have neighboring countries like Poland, Slovakia, Hungary, Romania.
do you actually want these countries to contribute with soldiers also?
You know, it is very much difficult question, but I think so that we have our own capacity to defend. We need only weapon.
On that note, I'll thank you so much, sir. And we presume and we earnestly hope that there is no second anniversary to the war.
Thank you.